Send me your location, let's focus on communicating, cause I just need the time and place to come through.
Hey everyone, so I think that my last Vox box, I'm pretty sure I've only gotten like, oh no, I got a Bumble and Bumble Vox box. And I don't know if I actually posted a video about that. Anyway, so I finally got my third Vox box. First one that I got was the Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep, and the second one was Bumble and Bumble, and then the third one that I got is another Laura box. So yeah, they just came out with their Flawless Fusion foundation, so it's a liquid foundation. Looks like this. I got mine in the shade Chai, which after looking and trying it out, it's a little too dark for me. Let me show you guys. It's a little yellow, like it's a lot of yellow, but yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty yellow, but I'm definitely not this yellow. This is almost orange, honestly. So in the first, so I did sort of like a vloggy sort of thing, where I did sort of like an unboxing thing and I showed you, and I'm gonna put all that in this video, but I'm kind of doing this video in two parts. So the first time I did it, I just did the foundation on my face and nothing else, and this time I did it how I usually apply my foundation, and I did it with some foundation and also mixing it in with my moisturizer. So instead of it just putting the foundation straight on my face, this time I mixed it in with moisturizer, and since the color is a little off, I mixed in the Double Wear foundation in Warm Vanilla 2WO to lighten it a little bit, just so it would match me a little better. So hopefully mixing it in with my moisturizer, it'll wear a little bit better. I didn't remember to record after, like, at the 15-hour mark, because I probably went to sleep, honestly. But that night on the 4th was the day that I wore it, and I went out to my girlfriend's mom's house and I ate food, so there was a lot of mouth work going on, and we also went out and watched fireworks, so I was out in the crazy humidity. So I got to wear this foundation out a lot, and I really just don't feel like it's really 15-hour wear. I don't know. I don't think that I'm bad at applying foundation whatsoever, so I do understand how to do it, moisturizing, blah blah blah. I set it even with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder that also came in the Vox box that I got for free, of course, courtesy to Influenster. But it just like really started to cake up around my mouth really bad, and on my nose it like separated so much, like on the tip of my nose, like I didn't even have foundation, so I don't even know what was going on. I literally just did my makeup. The foundation's probably been on my face for like 10 minutes, and I did like a video. I don't have light, so there was nothing on me making me sweat or anything, and it's already starting to do weird stuff. Like around my nose right here, it's kind of already starting to cake up a little bit. Can you see? I don't know. I want it to be visible. It's not really visible, but like right around my nose, it's already kind of starting to cake. But outside of that, everything else looks alright. It's a little cakey in this region right here. But that could just be because of the other makeup that I have on. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's the foundation. But yeah, I plan on just sitting in the house all day for the most part. I might go lay out by the pool. If I do that, I'd probably wash my face. I didn't know, but yeah, I just wanted to try it out one more time with my moisturizer, and then I'll update later on today and I'll let you guys know how it works. But so far, I don't really like the foundation. It's really thick. It does not blend well, and it dries really fast. I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of it. I'm also really not a huge fan of the setting powder. I don't know. I prefer my Dermablend powder over this any day. All the wear, all the coverage without the weights. Laura's longest wearing foundation of flawless full coverage fused into one weightless formula. So it is supposed to be 15-hour wear, medium to full coverage, and weightless matte finish, oil-free, transfer resistant. Has a little how-to. So it says apply a small amount of foundation with the back onto the back of the hand. Pick up a small amount with a narrow end of a sponge. With the loaded side, apply foundation on the face, then turn the sponge to the clean side and blend it into the skin. So basically dip it like this, apply like this, and blend like this. Okay. For fuller coverage, use a brush. Product sets quickly, so work in small areas and blend as you go. To set makeup flawlessly for 12 hours with no photo flashback, finish with Sephora's #1 powder, translucent setting powder, and velour puff. So, which I was excited about for this box, is that it also came with the translucent setting powder by Mercier. So like, turn up, because this is the one that I need. I don't need the dark one. So I'm gonna go in with my Smashbox primer, because that's my jam. I'm breaking out pretty bad actually, so that sucks. Let me zoom in for you guys. I forgot to put my moisturizer on. Let me go grab that. So, dipping it in the sponge and we're applying. So off the bat, I'm not sure it's my color. It's very orange.
Something in the sun or the air, it's making me wanna run away from here.
I'm gonna try this brush to kind of paint it on, because the Beauty Blender isn't doing a whole lot for me first. So I'm using my brush to blend it, or to paint it on, and then I'm using my Beauty Blender to blend it in.
I know that you want me to stay with you, but no. So I'll keep on making excuses.
Wow. Okay, so 4 pumps. I have about this much left. I'm not gonna use it all just because it's so thick. It's so thick. Personally, I would probably rather mix this with my foundation. I mean, my moisturizer, like 1 pump and a scoop of moisturizer, because this stuff is thick as hell. It's so thick. But yeah, I'm gonna grab, I think I might like do just this, and then try and do like maybe tomorrow do another with mixing it with my moisturizer, because yikes, that is a thick ass foundation, but it does. Anyway, so I don't like this puff, I don't think, but we're gonna try it out anyway. So how you do it is you just, you know, tap some into the lid. Wow, that was too much probably. And you dip it in your puff like this, I think, and you just like roll it or some shit, I don't know. This stuff claims that it's not transferable, but it's totally transferring onto my puff already. Maybe that's because it hasn't been set, I don't know. I'm using a brush because that puff sucks, or I just don't know how to use it, I don't know. But I'm not a fan of the puff. I don't like the puff. I'm not using the puff. Okay, so I'm gonna go do the rest of my face, and then I'll come back and let you guys know what I look like, and then I'll do some you know, check-ins. Yeah, I do my makeup exactly how I do it any other time, so we're gonna test it, see how well it wears, see how long it wears. Yeah, so I'll just check in every once in a while while I'm there. I'll be eating a lot because it's 4th of July weekend, so we'll check my smiley area to see how well that goes.
About the sun, the earth.